Hello, my name is Josh Rossigill, and I'm a partner in Charles Russell Speechley's London office. As part of our new series on artificial intelligence and national planning policy framework changes, today I want to break down some important changes in the planning policy that could shape the future of logistics and digital infrastructure in the UK. So whether you're in the planning and development sector or just curious about how these changes affect our economy, then this is for you. Let's start with logistics. The government's proposed reforms to the National Planning Policy Framework, or NPPF, are a big deal. They're designed to match and complement its recognition that freight and logistics are fundamental to the UK's economic future, as highlighted in the government's industrial 10-year strategy. Planning decisions will now need to actively support new or upgraded infrastructure in 8 key sectors: advanced manufacturing, clean energy, creative industries, defense, digital tech, fintech, life sciences, and professional and business services. In real estate terms, think warehouses, distribution hubs, data centers, and transport links. But it's not just about building more, it's about building smarter, with new potential opportunities in the grey belt. The proposals aim to support supply chain efficiency, transport innovation, and decarbonisation. So if your business handles and distributes goods, these changes could help you adapt to global trade patterns and to new technologies. Now let's talk data centres. They are in many ways the unseen, unnoticed workhorses of our modern digital economy, powering everything from artificial intelligence and cloud computing to NHS systems and online learning. But now they're facing serious challenges. Grid capacity with the exponential demands and pace of AI, long waits for grid connections for power, and high energy costs, plus complex planning rules. A recent report from Copper Consultancy and Charles Russell Speechley's calls for urgent action. It recommends clearer planning policies, better public engagement, and recognising data centres as an essential basic utility and critical national infrastructure. What data centres are and quite how critical they are is not particularly well understood. Their function is generally taken for granted, and that, I think, is a problem. Without public understanding, we risk objections to their development, delays, and missed opportunities, leaving the UK potentially under capacity. The report urges government and industry to work together to advocate a compelling story for data centre development, invest in skills, and make data centres an accepted part of our communities and our built environment. So what does this all mean? It means the UK government has shown intent and is serious about putting policies in place to enable economic growth in logistics, in tech, and in jobs. But it also means we need smart planning, bold decisions, and a shared vision. If you're in these sectors, now's the time to engage and shape the conversation and help build the infrastructure of tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, and if you have any further questions, feel free to get in touch.